Going upside is an intermediate exercise. We perform 3 to 5 repetitions. The goal of this exercise is to strengthen the inner thighs, stretch the hip in external rotation, and to increase balance and control. This is an excellent advancement for students who have already mastered going up front and standing, pumping one leg side. It's also a great choice for our athletic students. The setup is 2 top springs, and your student will start facing the chair, placing their hands on the poles, and they'll pull the pedal down with one foot. Next, they step the other leg up along the diagonal alignment rails and pivot their foot. Make sure that the entire foot is on the pedal. The inside hand comes up to the top rung, and the outside hand extends out to the side. To set this up, the student should rotate the inner hip and make sure that they're square with the outside hip aligned within the box. The initiation here comes from the inner thighs and the seat. The gross movement pattern is to pull the inner thighs together, lifting up on the pedal, and to resist the pedal coming down. It's an inward action of the inside sits bone pulling down and the outside inner thigh lifting up to meet it at the top. The only thing moving here is the front knee. The alignment for the rest of the body should remain the same and still, with just the front knee joint moving. Precision points here are to keep the entire foot on the pedal. So as your students lift, they're still finding the opposition, reaching down through the heel and up through the seat on the outer leg. On the inside hip, as they lift, they have to keep pulling the inner pelvic bone forward, opening the hip and allowing for a deeper stretch as they lower. Common errors are pulling with the inside arm or really pushing down through that front leg like they're stepping up a stair to generate momentum to lift. What we commonly see in tighter bodies is the outside hip rolling inward because the flexibility is not available to them here in external rotation. The rhythm here is smooth and controlled. Pull and lift the pedal up as you resist the pedal down, lifting and lengthening and resisting down. Let's look at this in real time. Go ahead and step off, Jamie. Stand facing your chair in Pilates stance. Place your hands on the poles and pull the pedal down with one leg. Once the pedal's at the bottom, step the inside leg up, bringing the toe to the wood, the knee to the wood, and pivot your bottom foot. Bring your inside hand up onto the alignment rung and extend your outside arm. To lift, draw up on the abs and pull the inner thighs together all the way up at the top and resist coming down. Lift up through the abdominals, pulling the outside hip back and pushing the inside hip forward. Last time, and hold it at the bottom. Good places to assist and spot this would be initially at the pelvis. By standing behind your student and supporting at their hips as they lift, we can help guide the pelvis and keep them square. Another place to touch would be underneath the arm. Your student can press down into your arm to help stabilize them so they find the lift on the way up. Signs of readiness for this exercise are all the standing pumping exercises, including going up front. Building blocks for this exercise would be starting at the top to reduce the range of motion. So once your student gets into position, they'll lift all the way up at the top and come just part way down and back up. Part way down and back up. Bring it all the way down. When you have a tighter student, it's nice to start at the top, lowering them into as much of a stretch as they can handle, maintaining their pelvic position. You'll notice if they've gone too low because they're going to lose the alignment through their pelvis and their box. For a more advanced student, we can remove hands, or we can provide an additional balance challenge at the top. So on the last repetition, they'll lift all the way up to the top and extend the inside leg. The outside leg rotates into Pilates stance. They maintain a square box at the top, and they will lift the leg 3 times, lifting up, up, out to the side, and out to the side before they bend the knee, find the alignment rung. Notice how I assisted the student into that alignment, and then their heel comes to the pedal before they control it all the way down.